The country boys on the rise with them big fat wheels on the side with them dirty car grills. We keep it kind of real now. Say that, boy. Oh no, hell no, boy. Y'all done up and done it. Oh no, hell no. Hey, what up? How you doing? Ugh, insomnia. Gotta love it. Trying to sleep. Hey, Susanna, how you doing? Morning. It's like it's almost noon. I gotta be at work in a few hours. I haven't slept at all. I need to get some sleep. So I figured I've been trying to pass out. I'm gonna take me a walk. That helps. Mm. It's weird. Oh wait, I've been wanting to do this for a minute. I hope all is well with everybody else though, because I don't know. I like everybody else to be all right around me. I don't like for people to be upset, sad, or anything. I think that's the problem with caring. Yeah, it's morning, all right. I can't even see the sun. It's bright though. It's bright. Bud Files. Hey, Bud Files. When's your next stream? I'll show up for your next stream. Yeah, that's what I care about. I know how tricky that is. All right, I gotta put this up. Welcome to the bus stop. Welcome to the bus stop.
لا لا انتم عادي انت عاد مناقش انا بحافه من فاهم انا حافه لازم ارفع انتم ما عليكم من تندل لي حقكم الاسعار عشان اعمل 20 سنس 30 سنس.
Oh man, I forgot that I left the microphone on. Hold on. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. Run them down. This door won't open. All right. Now that I'm outside of the store of business, I can get back to this. All right. There we go. I don't know why I keep showing my feet. I'm not a foot person. It's just because this camera's weird. But I'm making it quick. This is a quick live. I'm trying to go to sleep. I figured, you know what? Might as well go my butt to the stove. Oops. Yeah, they're beyond 25 miles. They almost ran me over. Of course they did. Anyways, let's see here. Oh, nice. Lots of people. What's up, OR3? How you doing? This phone sucks. What up, Photo Dub? Much love, everybody. James, oh snap! What up, dude? I hope you gravy. I hope everybody gravy. I need everybody to be gravy. Because to me, that's like, the most important thing. I need everybody to be all right. There's always a lot of despair. But what's that saying? Actually, I don't even know if everybody said it. I always say it's not what you go through, it's what you can get through. I get through a lot. Being here down south to be tripping me out. Not really. Everybody up in here. It's nice. Got Run 'em Down Entertainment, Susanna. She's always cool. I got Jan. Jan's always cool. He's got a great site. He's always trying to make people succeed. Like every time you go to James, he's just trying to watch folks win. And that to me is like so important. But I'm not on here for any other reason than the insomnia. Sorry, that's my cheese and crackers I picked up. Because for some reason I'm in the mood for some club cheddar. Tristan, what up, sir? How are you doing this morning? Cook dog. Oh, snap. Oh, man, no, we're talking about gravy, classic gravy. The flour water mix. Get that there. However, I think if you add egg of it, I forget how you make an actual pancake from scratch. I just know to make a pancake with the pancake mix. So, it could go either way. I'm just saying. These trees are so huge here. I'm not used to it, man. I spent so much time on the West Coast and all that time in Chicago. There weren't a lot of trees. So I'm always in a forest. But then I take my walks and I stream when I walk. Sometimes I'll just be saying all kinds of weird stuff. That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, ain't really nothing going on over here, man. I just be chilling. Only thing that I say around here is that logic and sense don't belong here. Oh, near Stone Mountain. Sweet. I'm nowhere near Atlanta. Well, I'm near it, but I'm not near it. I'm in the country. Yeah, the place I sleep at is by the woods. And I pay them, to stay there. But in actuality, I'm homeless. Like I don't really live anywhere. I gave all my money to my kids. I needed my kids to be okay. They're grown now because I had my kids when I was really young. Like really, really young. I wasn't even 18 when I had my child or the other ones. But I worked all the time to make sure that they don't want for anything. I need to make sure that they are happy. When it comes to me, I'm happy because they're happy. And also, see, these are the woods I usually sleep in. I'm not in Atlanta, but I am in the South. And that's only for right now. I'm a vagabond. I travel. Here, I've been making money, sending it to my kids, and sending it to channels that I like. I don't care about money. Money don't mean nothing to me. The only thing I care about when it comes to money is to make sure that the people that I like are doing okay. In fact, they'd probably be mad as heck if they found out that I was living on the streets. Yep, different places in the States. It's a beautiful country. Like that's one thing I said about the world. The world is beautiful. It's just trippy because the people in it want to make it more complicated than it needs to be. And I guess that's just the world, you know. I don't really think about it in like negative connotations or whatnot. I mean, I think that everybody should be allowed to have their issues and fight. Everybody's allowed to do that. Just don't let your issues consume you. Don't let your issues affect somebody else. You got a best friend, you got anything like that, like fight. You know, I fought with my brother all the time. We'd have big fights, brawling, rolling around on the ground, and then 5 minutes later, after we got done fighting, we're playing video games again. So it's healthy as long as it's done right, I think. But I don't know. I don't know. So, you know, please do not quote me on any of this. Half the time I don't make sense. But that's one thing I like about the internet. Like for all the negative stuff you see on the internet, I see a lot of positive things, positive people. So I try to focus on that. That's why I always tell people keep it positive, or I hope everybody gravy, delicious gravy, especially on rice. Like good gravy with on the rice. You smother that. You smother your steak in that. We're talking harmony. Ooh, Mario Bros. Which Mario Brothers are we talking about? Are we talking about the classic cabinet arcade version of Mario Brothers? Or are we talking about Super Mario Brothers on the NES? Because classic arcade Mario Brothers was different from the original Nintendo version. Both came out around the same time. Oh, I'm a classics freak. You don't understand. I love classic video games, classic cartoons, classic movies. And also, I left the house, besides having to go to the store, I snuck out because my nieces are here, you see. They're 4 and 10 years old, and they're very demanding. They're very demanding. I got to sneak out on them. Oh man, I had an Atari. Oh, SNES? Yeah, no, I'm talking about like you said Mario Brothers. Like we're talking about Mario Brothers. We're talking like the one where you weren't in worlds, you were inside of different pipe systems. That was the original arcade version where you both could be on the screen at the same time. Oh, you gotta. I'm an old man. I'm a very old man. But I like being old. The older you get, the less you got to do for people. No one calls me to pick up stuff. Oh yeah, NES. Come on, that set the foundation. Without the NES, would you have had a Nintendo Zapper? That gun where we all tried to shoot that dog and duck hunt. We all tried to because he would laugh at you when you missed. But I love me some SNES too. Like you know, I'm a video gaming enthusiast. I would play more on here, but like I trying to play Neo Geo games on your PlayStation just is a nightmare. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to open up my crackers and cheese. See? I got a few people actually that are out in the ATL. It's funny. I was thinking about that. Like I know some people out in Atlanta. I got people and relatives all over the country. So it's actually cool for me to travel the way I do. But I just got to a point where I did what I had to do. Now I'm figuring out what it is that I want to do. You know, went to school, graduated, I guess. Had kids and all that. Was in a band, got to tour. So I did everything that was necessary. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Oh yeah, East Coast. Yeah, I travel east to west and in the Midwest. Like when I was younger, I was in a metal band. Actually, it wasn't that long ago, but yeah, I used to be in a metal band, sing crazy songs, crazy, say crazy stuff. But right now, like I said, I'm just figuring out what it is I want to do. Still got time on the earth, and for the most part, sorry, I'm also eating. I'm trying my best not to sound atrocious while I do it. For the most part, I make enough money to take care of what I got to take care of, and the rest of it I just give away. So like when I see when I see streamers that I like that are cool, I throw them some bucks because I hate money, but it is important. Yep, run them down. Yeah, I was in a band. You can actually find some of the videos on YouTube. We were crazy. We were messed up. That was when I was young. I'm not apologizing for nothing though. I said what I said. Yep. If you want to find them, we were called Ill Patience. There's a song called Nonsense. Yep. Yeah. Go to YouTube, look up Ill Patience Nonsense. Only problem I had with it was that we didn't promote at all. We just released it, did our tours. But if you want to know, I'll say it again. It's ILLPATIENTZ, and the song's called Nonsense. It's one of my favorite videos. You're quoting Bizarre. Bump the media. I got some suggestions. Screw Marshall. Ask us some questions. Like, who is D12? And when we get started, what about Eminem? You know what I'm saying? I know the song. This was supposed to be a sneak live. Like, I didn't expect nobody to actually be here. It was supposed to be just me walking to the stove, and that was it. Oh, you're looking up nonsense? That's funny. Thanks, Coke Dog. That was back in the day. I'm the member of the band that I am. There you go. That's how you can figure out who I am. I don't even know why that YouTube channel still exists, but probably because the guy that created it stopped worrying about it. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Thank you, Run them down. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, technically, I guess you can consider me that way. I mean, I do stand out from the rest of the crew. They used to call us the band with the crazy guy in it. I was the crazy guy because I was always jumping around and moving and just a nutcase. And I enjoyed every second of it. Funny part about that, a lot of people enjoyed what we did. There's people still mad that we broke up, that it ended. Like that, we were really good at that. No, I don't do all that. Actually, surprisingly, I'm not into doing all that. You would think that I am, but I'm not. Occasionally I did, but I had kids, you know. I already had kids. So when I was on the road, it was all music. And maybe starting mosh pits. That was like the best part of it. I did it because my kids wanted me to do it too. Like, you know, I just out of the house. But I don't have much longer to be on this right now. I'm just here. I try to make these about 30 minutes at a time, if not less than that. Because every now, so I. Okay, that's horrible. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Hey, I like watching people win. Seeing people succeed is like more important to me because I see so much despair. So I would like to see happy in any way I go, or at least positivity. Ah, man, see the dog here? This dog, they don't mess with me until the Labrador comes out. It's a big Labrador, and she is crazy, and she wants to fight all the time. And so me and that dog get into a brawl every now and then. Then it runs away. Yeah, but the crazy thing is, I didn't feel that way when I was younger. I was very aggro and nuts. Did a lot of drinking, did a lot of punk rocking. So you know, it's something that you grow into. But even though I was wild and crazy, like you know, I still never was. I never wished anyone ill. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't even know what I'm talking about after time. You guys got to remember, I've been up for like a couple of days now. I don't get to sleep much. Cookie, I'm trying to pass out because I got to go to work in a few hours. So I got to at least sneak in a nap. Otherwise, you got to be stuck with me on this thing all day, every day. And I just be over there talking and I don't even know what I'm saying. That's why I make so many videos. You know what I mean? I'm just crazy. I'm an insomniac. Run them down. I'm an insomniac. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to pass out, Cookie. That's why. Why am I talking like this? But you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to pass out. Well, I'm already bat poop crazy, but I learned how to manage it. On the plus side, though, the good thing about what you guys have to deal with, if you're up in here, I only stream for like maybe 30 minutes at a time, unless I get caught up in a great convo. So, like, that way you guys can get back to what y'all are doing. Everybody got lives. I don't want nobody to sit up here and be focused on little old crazy me. Oh, I wish that it would kill that. Sometimes it makes me more awake. Because then I start thinking way too much. How'd it go? You got to remember, I live on the streets. So, it's like I'm a homeless guy with a lot of stuff to do. So I'm always constantly on the move, always on the grind. I got to make sure that what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, nah. Always on the grind. Got to keep it moving. Got to make sure that I don't get caught up in all that. Yeah, don't manage your insanity. Coexist with it. That's like the only piece that you'll get. There's nothing wrong with being crazy. I just try to let people know that I'm crazy. Even though most crazy people think that they're sane. I'm a self-aware crazy person. Like, I don't worry about help or money or nothing like that because I do have a job. Like I said, I got to be at work in a few hours. I just chose to be on the streets. I took care of my kids. My kids are grown. I'm not married. I don't got to worry about nothing. Plus, I wanted to see the world. And it's a lot easier to do as a drifter than it is to do if you're tied down to your house. Then you're like worried about your bills and the electricity and the water and the gas and the blah, 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 blah. On the streets, I just worry about making sure my phone is good. I got my PlayStation 4 in my backpack. And whenever I find a place that has internet, I go ahead and I fire up a video game and I do it like that. I don't know if it's right. I don't even know if it makes sense. But right now, I'm at the most peace I've ever had in my life. Well, yeah, ain't nothing more annoying than looking at your paycheck, sighing, and then like, all right, cool. All right, I gotta get robbed by the electrical guy. I gotta get robbed by the water guy. Oh wait, the landlord wants their rent money. Oh, good. I gotta get my woman some stuff. It's always some stuff. Nope, I'm not getting married. I had kids already, and I love my kids. David asked me, how come you're not with no one? I'm like, because I love y'all so much. I don't got time. Plus, I've already had the end result of being with somebody. That's how I ended up with kids. Oh, well, yeah, of course. Windows notifications always pop up. That's just how it's going to go. Well, Coke, I wish I could defend you, but you brought that on yourself. And if she starts beating you up and I happen to see it, I'm just going to be like, yeah, well, what did he do? I'd be like, Coke, yeah, you messed up, homie. Sorry. You messed up. That was on you. That's why Run 'em Down's laughing. Oh, you're marriage material. Marriage is just crazy. You got your own life. Then you got to sit up there and embrace somebody else's life. And the problem with being married is that I personally think that marriage licenses should have expiration dates. I believe that. An expiration date. So, like, if you're not happy, then you know what'll happen? Cool. We got a few more days left on this. We don't have to renew our marriage license. It should be like a driver's license. You sure you're ready you sure you're ready to get married, son? You got to take those tests. You got to do the marriage driver test, and you go through that. And like I said, I think that it'll be cool if it has an expiration date. Why it got to be forever? I got to renew my license all the time. Why don't I have to renew my marriage license? And if we're truly happy, then we can get together and we go there and renew our marriage license together. That's just me, though. Hey, I'm not dissing her. I know, Cookie, we've had this conversation, but I've never talked about it on stream. I did make a video about it, but nobody watches my videos. I have a video, like I made a video about that 2 years ago. It was a short, too. But I don't make these videos because I don't care if anybody sees me or not. I make these videos for my mental health. And I make this to be closer to a person that passed away. The person that used to listen to me all the time. Didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but she always listened. Oh my God, I've been here for 31 minutes. I said 30 minutes. Okay, look, I gotta go. But I'm glad y'all came through to chill out with me for a minute. Like I said, I don't like making long streams. Much love to everybody.